In the past few weeks I recorded a video on love and compassion and also a video on never being alone. Yet many believe that these things are not per se connected, or that they're connected within our outside world. And it's all but false. Did I get your attention now? Well, bear with me. Take a moment to listen what I have to share. And you may even be able to find your soul tribe, your soul family on this planet. But it's not by going outwards that you will find it. But there are a few things you can do to actually get there, to meet them, and to never be alone again, and to really feel good, whether you are alone or with others. So stay tuned and let's dive into this. Like, subscribe, and share. Hi, my name is Lotfi Murad, and today I would like to talk to you about how love and compassion will lead you to never be alone. And no, it's not about if you're very loving and compassionate to others, then you will always have people around you. No, that's not what I want to say today. There is a different aspect to this. And the difference starts, as usual, within ourselves. So how does this work? Well, when we look at somebody or we hear that somebody is loving and compassionate, we always associate it with the interaction with others. But there is a thing there. There could be a catch. Some people are always kind to others, always helping others. And I recorded a video, if I remember, I will put up here a link, and also in the description for sure, about why are we helping others. And what I've come to see more and more is that love and compassion, if we do not have it for ourselves, we will not really have it for others. It may seem that we have it for others, but we are only trying to please them. We are being nice to them because we want something in return. And that's where the problem lays. And that's why these people are lonely. Even if they have a lot of people around them, they still feel lonely on the inside. Because love and compassion starts within. What you need to learn, and I'm telling this from personal experience, is that you need to take time. And don't come to me with the bullshit, I don't have time. You just take time to reconnect with yourself. Or maybe even connect for the first time with yourself in this life. Maybe in your youth you were not allowed to connect with yourself, or you did not know how to connect with yourself because you were raised in difficult circumstances, horrible circumstances maybe even. Maybe something happened to you that shut you down. This happened to me, for example. And although me being sexually assaulted at the age of 7 helped me get through my teens, it did shut me down. So it helped me in one way, but it blocked my personal flow of energy. And I worked a lot. As you have been following my videos, you know that I've done a lot. I've worked a lot on myself. And then a few years ago, thanks to a dear friend of mine, Pauline, who told me again something that I've had heard before, but it finally sank in that day, is that not to feel lonely, we need, or I needed to connect with myself. And so I started doing that. And I later realized that I needed to have more love and compassion for myself. This was also something people had been saying around me, but I needed to get to that point where I could actually understand it, feel it, integrate it. And this is something that happened in the past few months, half year, something like that, that I not just connected with myself more, but also started to be more loving and compassionate with myself. And that's when my loneliness disappeared. I didn't realize it at the time. I just realized I was not feeling lonely anymore. And it was not because during the day I was interacting with a lot of people. Because still I was not interacting that often on a deep soul level. Although through my work that I've been doing, my volunteering and also with the NGO, I did come across a lot of genuine, kind people. And with some of them, I can connect from here. Some of them really deep, very deep connection. But it was in the lonely evenings that I would spend on the sofa that I would realize that I was not feeling lonely anymore. I was not alone anymore. I had found myself. And it's through that finding of myself and being loving and compassionate with myself that I started to nourish myself, to feed myself, to feel better and better and better. And that's how people around me also started to change. Some people really had to move away. So there was conflict, friction, irritation, or just separation. And then other people came closer. So, yes, I'm not alone anymore on this planet. I never was, but I also don't feel it anymore. But it's not in the first place because of people who are in my life now. I always had people in my life. And yet, I felt lonely. For a big part of my life, most of my life, I felt lonely. But this changed with a connection with myself. And from there, finally, also caring and loving. I hope this makes sense to you. I hope this inspires you to take a pause and feel. And if you do not know how to do this, ask for help. There is no shame at all in asking for help. The opposite, actually. It's the smart people who ask for help. It's even considered to be a sign of strength to admit that you're not good at something, and so you get help for it. All truly successful people do have at least one coach and or mentor, because they realized that through interaction with someone who has more experience or more expertise in a certain area, you can learn and further develop yourself. So if you feel the need for help, for guidance, for support, whether it's through coaching, through trauma release, or mentoring, contact me. Links are in the description, also to the videos that I talked about. And take that step. Free yourself from your blockages, free yourself from your limitations, from your loneliness, and maybe even as a bonus, discover your tribe, because you're literally not alone on this planet, and there are many who are actually soul family, your soul family. Looking forward to hearing from you, and I wish you a wonderful day. Like, subscribe, and share.